We don't have much room, so you might need to pack in a little bit tightly. But it's all okay. Is everyone here yet?
Go ahead.
Come on, pack together. Don't squeeze. Right? Together.
Are we going to meet the rabbit here?
No. What's your name?
Fran. Oh.
Kayla, and your name is Fran. And what's your name? Noelle. I like that name. Now, first things first, we all must remember our names. Things can get so confusing here that you wouldn't want to forget who you are. For if you're not yourself, who are you? Did anyone catch the syllogism? Syllogism, a phrase of logic. Ahem, let me enumerate. Who are you? Nancy. And that is who you are? Or is that your name, and not, therefore, a thorough explication of who you are? So I ask again, who are you? Now, if you had a different name, would you still be yourself? Or would you be someone other else?
I'd be a scientist.
I would be a pirate.
I would be a vampire.
There are no such things as vampires, only dorks.
Oh, there are some scientists. Oh, no.
I'd still be a pirate.
Sure.
What are you afraid of?
Geese.
Geese.
And you?
Free time.
Free time. Always have to have something to do.
I'm afraid of heights.
Don't want to die. That is all very interesting. I shall make a memorandum of it. Now, there's something I must tell you before we continue our journey through Wonderland. You see... Oh, I'm sorry, I have to check on something. Did anything happen while I was gone? Anything that I should know about?
Strange voices.
Strange voices singing. Like, what kind of singing?
Kind of chanting.
Oh, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. No, I had to hurry. And quickly, too. Now, to go on, we need to be able to fit through that door. Does anyone see anything here that might help us squeeze through? What is it? Candy. Now, did your parents ever teach you about picking up strange candies? Next thing you know, a stranger you've never met before will be asking you to go on some kind of adventure.
This one's
Come on,
hesitant.
take one. A little. let's make a game at this. Ladies and gentlemen, you've all been taught, I'm sure, how to gracefully accept a gift you have no intention of keeping. If you wish to eat, please do. If you do not wish to eat, then you smile, say thank you, accept the gift, put it in your pocket so that you can throw it away later when no one's looking. Oh dear. Sorry.
All right.
Well, I'm rather fond of math. Let's play some math. So sorry. 7 times 7. Very good. And 86 minus 14. Wonderful. And 1 minute plus 1 minute plus 1 minute plus 1.
Excuse me.
No, it's 3 minutes plus 1. I didn't say one of anything.
3 minutes. Plus 1 cat.
Exactly.
Plus 1 bat.
Precisely.
Plus 1 cucumber.
Right.
Going back though. Patsy's back. Patsy's cat. She's gone loony.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Come on, it's a mess in there. It really is. Now, did we learn anything? Well, that doesn't sound very advanced now, does it? Now, back to the problem at hand. Who here ate the candy? Ah, I saw your hand go up first. Now, this will be your privilege for being daring, hungry, or careless. You get to see if you can fit through. Oh, you seem just a bit bigger than before you ate the candy. I dare say, if you can't fit, none of us can.
Make it smaller somehow.
How? They already ate the candy.
We have to think. How can we make ourselves smaller?
I can't think of anything.
Think harder.
Trying. Now, how do you think we could get ourselves
Make the door bigger.
Scrunch down.
Scrunch down? Well, if we scrunch down, some of you guys might, get hurt or something. And we can't make the door bigger because we don't have any saws or things like that here. Calm down, we're trying to figure this out.
I'm sorry. I only want to go up, not down.
Wipe your hands over your face.
As I was saying,
But my face is so slippery, I keep sliding off.
aha, that's it. We can cry to get ourselves wet, and then we can slide through. Go on, try it. No,
Don't do that! How am I supposed to get dry?
get her over here.
You're so pushy.
I'm gonna be so lonely!
No, you won't. We'll be right here behind you. We're standing on the other side.
Oh my
Now, we need to hurry. Who wants to go next? We don't have all
What
day.
about the slidey toes?
What?
And what does Momrath's Outgraver Frumius Bandersnatch mean?
Well, you were gone.
Dear, oh
Double
dear.
deer.
Can anyone explain these words? All I know is that they belong to the Jabberwock, and he does not like having his words thrown about.
Jabberwock.
The Jabberwock.
The Jabberwock.
I don't want to face him. I didn't mean to throw his words.
Be glad you didn't throw the whole poem. Nothing worse than if disregarded treasure.
I just need some practice.
All right, I'll throw you right now.
We need to hurry before the Jabberwock comes any closer. I hear it whistling through the choky wood. Burbling!
Are you good? Everyone listen up.
Here's what I propose. We need to cry to get ourselves wet.
You
Cry!
Come on, cry.
Definitely laughing, not crying. Are you crying? Good. You're crying, right?
Sing a play line, please.
You crying? Good. Come on, everyone. Sing a smile.
to say earlier, I'm also afraid of closed spaces. You guys can look around. This is his personal stuff, though.
Well, what do we do? We can't touch anything.
You didn't see me touching stuff in your room.
Are they in the room?
I don't know.
Can I have the bathroom?
The Duchess will kill me as sure as ferrets are ferrets.
Ferrets?
Oh, I'll go get them myself. Who's last? It's far too crowded in here. Who's last one in? You with the glasses and silvery hair. You never told me what your name is, so I'm just going to call you Mary Ann. Now, Mary Ann, it seems that because of you, I cannot fit into my own house. So you'll just have to get me my gloves and fan for me.
Happy to do it.
Mary Ann, can you get me my gloves and fan now?
Where would I find them?
You must have done something to that. I'll have to go around.
Here they are. Here they are.
He's gone.
What are you doing?
Oh my God.
I don't know, but it don't look right.
Pat, where are you?
Sure that I'm here, Your Honor. Digging for apples.
Digging for apples.
Sure, that's what I said. Digging for apples.
Mary Ann, now can you get me my gloves and fan?
Someone there's on the fan. You can
Anyone have them?
Get him over
Fan, yes, gloves, no.
There you go.
Gloves down this way?
Only over there.
Your hands down here. Your hand over to her.
Thank you.
Who's that?
Duck, here, come and help me out of this.
1, 2, 3.
Now tell me, Pat, what's that in the window?
Sure, then it's an arm, Your Honor.
An arm, you goose. You never saw on that size. Why, it takes up the whole window.
Sure it does. And I don't know what this Mary Ann of yours is, but that there arm looks like it belongs to the...
Shh! It can hear us. You know what we're saying, though?
I must have been mistaken. Oh dear, I knew something was amiss.
Sure, I've never faced a dragon before.
Me either. And I have heard this one is particularly nasty.
And now it's stuck in my house. Well, it's got no business there at any rate. Go and take it away.
Sure, I don't like this, Your Honor, at all.
Do as I tell you, coward.
Ugh, it's him who's telling me.
Do not refer to me as a him. I'm a rabbit.
But I gotta refer to you as some house.
I got a thing on wheels.
Do be careful.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm raised on this thing.
Sure, but how do you lock them wheels?
Don't fuss. I'm making my way up now. Whoa! Whoa!
Fetch the ladder here.
This is a ladder.
The other ladder then?
What kind of ladder has wheels? How are you supposed to climb with it?
Panic packed.
Still, fetch it here, lad.
I told you this wasn't a good idea.
Oh, you said no such thing.
Sure, but I knew it though, so it's all the same thing.
Here.
Put him up at that corner.
Oh, you gotta tie them together first.
They don't reach half high enough
Oh,
yet.
they'll do. My mother always said.
Never bring your mother into a conversation. It's childish and immature.
I did it.
That's upside down.
Don't be particular.
Here, catch a loose hit hold of this here rope.
Will the roof bear?
I sure hope so.
My lovely slave.
You can't do it that way.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh, she's coming down. Head below.
Now, who did that?
Sure, it was Bill, I fancy, Your Honor.
I told you were doing it wrong.
You said no such thing.
Yeah, but I knew it though, so it's all the same thing.
It most certainly is not.
So you're going down the chimney then?
What?
That's what we're doing, going down the chimney to get the creature out of the rabbit's house.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
Sure, but I didn't say it though, so it's not the same thing. I shan't.
That I will not. I'm all the way down here.
Bill, you've got to go do it.
But Pat's all the way up there.
Here, Bill. The master says you've got to go down the chimney.
Quick, everyone, knock on the roof here to get this lizard out of our hair.
Catch him, you, by the hedge. Put up his head.
Randy now?
Don't crowd him.
Randy now.
What happened?
Randy now.
Tell us all about it.
Shut up! Well, I hardly know I'm a deal too flustered know is something comes out at me like a jack-in-the-box, and I go up in the air like a skyrocket.
So you did. We must burn the house down.
But it's your house.
Oh, so it is. Will someone else come up with an idea then?
I'll get my gun.
What if we got some candy?
Ooh, dragons hate the ukulele.
Let's burn down the house.
Capital.
A barrel full of do.
See if you can escape from this.
Hurry, look for an exit.
It must be an exit. Somewhere around. Look.
Look, an exit. Hurry, down there.
Where?
Oh,
there. Okay, let's go.
Go on. You don't want to be trapped in a burning house. Go on. Go on. I think it's starting. All right, hurry. Go on. I don't want to stay here. Keep on going. Hurry up. Keep on going.
We were supposed to open that.
What did you find?
Some of the
Did
anyone?
Might be it later. Keep on going, though.
And who are you?
Who? And who are you?
Sir, I ask you first, please.
I am secondary.
Interesting, but it doesn't answer the question. Who are you? Are you a worker, a socializer, a parent, a child?
I am a child. Very old child.
Anything else?
No.
Well, it must be very tiresome to wear that hat, and I'm sure many others, in just one day. How will you ever know who you are? Silence. I too can play at silence. Do you have anything important to say? Anyone else? Ah, so you have heard the Jabberwock. He has been lurking around Wonderland, and I fear vying for control over the land too. Most others do not heed my advice. Do you? Keep your temper. Yes, when you're as old as I am, you learn to keep your temper. I can tell you do not keep your temper. Tell me about the time when you did not keep your temper.
I stubbed my toe once and I yelled a lot.
And have you learned from your mistakes?
Watch my toes.
We will see. Did you learn to watch your toes in school?
No.
Well, if you did not learn anything in school, how will you fare against the Jabberwock? You see, I take schooling very seriously. I will now recite and teach you. You are old, Father William. You are old, Father William, the young man said, and your hairs grow most uncommonly white, yet you incessantly stand on your head. Tell me, at your age, do you think this is right? In my youth, said the sage. To his son, I fear it might injure the brain, but as it turns out, I have none. Why, I do it again and again. You are old, said the youth, as I mentioned before, and you've grown most uncommonly fat, yet you turned your back somersaulting at the door. Pray, what is the reason of that? In my youth, the old man said as he shook his gray locks, I used to keep all my limbs very use of this ointment. 1 shilling a box. Allow me to sell you a couple. You are old, said the youth, and your jaws are too weak for anything tougher than... No, I am sorry. That is not right. There are still parts I don't understand. Like, for instance, I asked you who you are, and you answer as if you're green to life in its tribulations. I said, do you have anything important to say? And rather, nothing was said at all. Tell me, what is the benefit of growing old if you don't know who you are? Isn't that the point of life? So that you can answer these questions? And if it's not, why are you old at all? If you ask me, it is better off to be young. And then you can be anyone, and you don't have to know such things, such unknowable things. You see, in growing old, your mind sits in the back corner and accumulates secrets which just burden your ability to trust. Tell me a secret. Unburden yourself. Only when you are free to receive can you explore Wonderland fully. And then maybe you can tell us what to do about the Jabberwock. So go on, someone. Tell me a secret. I will keep it between us. Just us.
I stole a cookie from the pantry the other day.
Excellent. Now you are free to receive and explore Wonderland fully. Keep your eyes and mind open and we will hear from you again. And if you see the Jabberwock, do not attack it yet, but instead grow curiouser and curiouser. Oh, I shall hope to see we meet again. I would love to see how you grow down and measure up. Please be on your way. Excuse me, you there. Come closer. I tell you now that you will face the Jabberwock. He says he plays by the rules, but he does not. It is up to you to lead your group of friends, work together, strategize, and defeat him. But keep this secret between us. You never know who sees You will have to lead your group of friends.
You see, this was the way forward.
Through Wonderland.
This way brings you back through the rabbit hole.
You don't want to go there again. Rather a mess.
This way brings you to a wall.
A wall.
So, sorry.
So sorry.
But I'm afraid
The dark!
you're out of luck.
Please select some. I could sell some to you. Cheap! For fair price.
What I mean to say is, you just go your own way.
Caught in that only day.
What are you here to do, anyway?
Yes, what is your business?
Anyone seen anything, heard anything?
Looking for the Jabberwock.
Oh, so you were interested in pursuing the Jabberwock.
The Jabberwock.
The Jabberwock.
The Jabberwock.
I dare say that's full of you.
Quite full.
Quite.
What did I mean? Quite indebted to you, Vanquished.
Quite indebted.
Quite.
Though they don't look like a particularly strong or competitive lot, I don't think.
They don't look like fighters.
Smart, maybe.
Maybe smart.
But probably
Not quite up to the task.
not quite up to it.
Quite not.
Quite. Well, be on your way then.
Whichever your way might be.
If you get lost,
I'll be here to guide you.
back to where you came from.
Which is here.
Or less likely to face the Jabberwock.
Far less likely.
If you're up for it.
Oh, before you go,
Yes, I almost forgot.
we'd like
Tear,
a story.
come on, dear.
Something small, nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
But something personal.
There's something personal.
And true.
Go on, story. True copyright story.
I don't know. I'll tell you a story about my travels around the world. I traveled all the continents except for Antarctica and had a blast.
Nice. That's quite lovely.
Quite lovely.
Quite.
Now it's time for you to be on your way.
Arrivederci.
Avida Zane.
Fare thee well.
Adieu.
Ta.
Where are you going to go?
Don't you know? Didn't anyone tell you?
Nope.
Oh, you may not enter.
It's a wall. The Duchess said we are not allowed. You
Perhaps.
may try. We aren't quite sure
maybe it doesn't matter where you're up to. You can stay here with me. You know, you're smart for making it this far. Some people don't find me. They give up or they get lost. I want to say you're well on your way. Something tells me you're lacking something. Direction, perhaps? Did you stop by the Duchess's house? She is in quite a state. I'm afraid she has something in there. Well, without this, you will not be able to leave this place. But that's all right. I find it quite comfortable. Quite. You should sit down. Relax. I wouldn't mind him. That time will come. Until then, enjoy your stay. Can I keep you?
No.
Please, don't be alarmed. Some say I'm mad because they haven't met those two over there. Patrick and the hair. I mean hats in July. And don't get me started on the hair. They both profess to know the arts and manners and charm, but truly they are mad and only know billiards, chaos, and tea. You see, the hair lives over here and the hattie lives all the way over there. Apart, they are enough to deal, to say nothing of their mad excursions with each other. Then there's your dormouse, the wisp of a thing. She's nothing much, unless you listen real close. Some say I'm mad, but this little one is going to become a pig. I'm afraid you have to stay here with me, unless you can find something I like the most. Please come with me. I know there was the most wonderful thing in the Duchess's house before. Please, please help. Please. Please. You're young, come on. Please, please, please. Please help me. Please help me. Thirsty.
Curtain milk.
Keep that butter. That's good. Please give me what's inside. Please. Please open it. Please open it. What's it? Well, you might as well do some understanding for me. You're going to be spending more time here. If the joke is good enough, I'll let you pass. I don't know. That's awesome. Alright, now you may go visit either the Hatter or the Hare. The joke's in the book. It can get quite confusing.
Come along, my friends. So many guests. My friend and I are having a tea party. Now, I am rather fond of riddles. To see if you can answer this one. What is at the start of time and the beginning of the end? Anyone? Tea! Yes! And that's what we're back to the backbone. Join us! Come along, come along, come along.
You think so?
No room! No room! Now, isn't no room! Nice? No some room! Peace and quiet, no room! A light breeze. No, will you be quiet? Have some wine! Sit down, sit down. All right, there's no one left. That's what you get for being late for tea. Didn't anyone tell you you were late for tea? We have tea 17 times a day, so you're bound to be late for one or two. There's no room. There's plenty of room. Have some wine. There isn't any. That wasn't very kind offer. That wasn't very civil for you to sit down without being asked. How would you like to hear a riddle? Your hair wants cutting. It told me in whispers like a breeze through some whiskers. But do you like our assistance? Dormouse's exquisite hair cuttery. In the worst case, you could always wear a hat. That was the critique. I put that before the riddle instead of after. It makes the ending much more gratifying and leaves more time to solve the riddle other ways. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I don't know. Sorry.
Have you done your homework?
No.
You know, homework. Studying up on something before you see it so you know what to expect. Are you going to tell me you don't do homework?
Usually not.
That seems to be an awfully unprepared way to go through life. And conceited. You must think you know a lot of things.
Sometimes.
Tea time, everybody. Switch seats. Switch seats.
Come on,
Everybody, everybody.
I follow you. Anywhere you want. Plenty more seating.
You're walking a long way.
What date is it? Well, I'm sorry, but you look a deal younger than that. You see, July 26th is the same as 26 Julys, as you're that many years old. It's the same as I've seen more than I remember, or remember more than I have seen, or I see what I ate means I eat what I see.
You might just as well say that I like what I get is the same thing as I get what I like.
You might as well say that I breathe when I sleep. It's the same thing as I sleep when I.
It is the same thing with you! Tea time, everybody! Switch seats! Switch seats! Switch seats! Switch seats! Come on. I always say, there is no point in driving yourself mad trying to stop yourself going mad. You might just as well give in and save your sanity for later. Of course you lost it. Yes, but things are never truly lost, just frustratingly my bike leave this place. What time is it? Don't cheat. Do you have the time? Does anyone have the time?
It's later than
Really? Because I've heard you never have the time. But that's because you never make the time. The dormouse is asleep again. Well, time isn't offended at your neglect for him. Time is a him, and he is a curious thing. Grab your place! Hold on to your place! Grab the tablecloth!
Oh my God!
We sit here and drink tea.
That we do.
We do.
No, don't we?
No. We sit here and drink tea, and the time flies by for hours.
But if we sit here and watch the clock and don't drink tea for hours, it is oh so slow.
Yes, it is always 6 o'clock here.
And it's always 6 o'clock somewhere.
Tea time, your switch is heading, but keep your seats. Were you asleep again, Dormouse?
I wasn't asleep. I heard every word you were saying.
Like?
Yes, I like most of the words. If you ain't careful, but that's usually.
Tell us a story.
Well, once I went to Antarctica.
Time now, switch your seat, but keep your setting.
Come on, switch yours.
Okay.
Sitting down. Thank you.
Then a seat here, 2 seats here, plenty of room, plenty.
I can't. I'm just here.
I've had enough.
How can I put more?
Don't you mean? Okay. How can you have that? You can always have more. Nobody asks your opinion. Has anyone solved my riddle yet? Why is a raven like a writing desk?
Poe has written on both.
That's a good try. I'm sorry. I've had an easier one. Do you know what room this is?
What
This
is it?
room. This is mine, say. Mine. This room. It's
Where's the drawing room?
Ah!
Trust me, there's not anything you like. Your name, a riddle to draw a leg. It's a one-legged elephant.
You can draw anything you like. Anything you like.
It's a one-legged, one-bodied, three-legged elephant. One-legged, three-legged, which means 4 legs. Should I add something to this? There's elephants in it now. Is that an elephant cake?
Yeah.
One-legged.
Step right up.
Oh! Oh! Leave the chalk. Come on. We can go along and I don't know.
Everybody step right up. How are you?
Get that parrot after I have
Good. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you?
Hello, I'm well.
Good, good. And how are you? All right, welcome, studio audience. And thank you for coming to The Duchess Explains It All. Anyways, those of you who are new to The Duchess Explains It All, here's the star of our show, The Duchess. Duchess? Gesundheit. Many know you as a cook extraordinaire, but not many are familiar of your exquisite motherly duties.
I'm known to be kind to the wee ones, I am.
Isn't that amazing? Now, not many are aware to the extent of which your philosophy comprises the preeminent ruling doctrine that governs all of Wonderland.
Everything's got a moral, if only you can find it.
Now, isn't that amazing as well, am I right?
Oh, yes,
Am I right?
yes.
To get started, it seems like we're assembled in 2 teams here. Team Hare and Team Hatter. Now, can you all guess the morals?
Yes.
The winning team gets a pretty swanky prize, am I right?
Well, Tommy, looks like today's winners are going out with a brand new used toothbrush.
Now, any questions? Whichever team you would like to be on. Let the recruiting take place. All right. Question 1. The game is afoot. Is it A, better a foot in the pie than either in your face? B, 'tis love that makes the world go round. C, it would never serve to have a game of hands. D, everybody mind your own business. Now consult with your team and get the answer back to me. All right, we have our answers.
Yes.
Team Hatter.
D.
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 D. I'm sorry you are both incorrect. The moral of the game of the foot is B, 'tis love that makes the world go round. Now, taking D and pushing forward, what is the moral of everybody mind your own business? Is it A, take care of the sense and the sounds will take care of themselves? B, beeswax stings as beeswax numbs? C, follow me down into the hills or perish? Or D, the only way to infinity is through pearls? All right, we have our answers.
B.
B. D. I'm sorry, we're both incorrect again. The moral of everybody mind your own business is A, take care of the sense and the sounds will take care of themselves. Now, question 3.
I'm doubtful about the temper of your flamingo.
Oh, very true, very true. Now this one, is a hard one. Flamingos and mustard both bite. Is the moral A, custard pie covers a multitude of sins? B, birds of a feather flock together? C, whoever heard of a bird in July covered in mustard and baked into rye? D, all of the above. All right, we have our answers. Yes.
D.
D.
C or A.
Or A. Interesting. Well, you are incorrect on both counts, but you get a third of a point.
There's a large mustard mine nearby.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a bonus question. Now, this is a rare occurrence. The bonus question is...
There is definitely a large mustard mine nearby.
Okay, did everyone get that?
Yeah.
Will you repeat the bonus question one more time?
There is seriously definitely a large mustard mine nearby.
Okay. A, an anticlimactic climate climbs the most. B, furnished elevators rarely furnish success. C, the more there is of mine, the less there is of yours. D, if you eat it, it will grow on you. All right, we have our answers.
Yes.
D. D.
D.
D. Again, you are both incorrect. I am sorry. It is C. The more there is of mine, the less there is of yours. Now, I didn't hear C, so striped shirt gets 1 point. All right.
I'm on your team.
Now, that one is a hard one, but consider yourselves lucky. Usually, there's not enough mustard to go around.
Be what you had seen
It does not look like a Venice.
Be what you had seen
Duchess, please. Question 4. Be what you would seem to be.
I was going to say that.
Proceed. Now, is the moral A, let your true colors shine through? B, Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me? C, spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch? D, never imagine yourself not to be otherwise than what it might appear to others, that what you were or might have been was not otherwise than what you would have appeared to then be otherwise. All right, that sound means it is time for the lightning round. And that means you all get a present.
What are you talking about? I've made you all a present of everything I said as yet.
Now, that would be a pretty cheap present, now wouldn't it?
Yes.
I'm glad they don't give birthday presents like that, am I right? Yes. Am I right? Yes. On vos souhaite. À vos amours. Quelle dure toujours.
Merci.
Now, the triple sneeze means we're on to the lightning round. Now, in this round, we'll need a volunteer from each team. Hatter.
Everybody switch seats! Switch seats! Switch seats! Switch seats, everyone!
All right, you, miss. You, please come up.
Alright. How you on the Harris team? There now.
And then you, sir. And sir, please, you'll volunteer. I'm sorry, there was music and there were chairs. What else can I say? All right, what is your name?
Benvolio.
What is your favorite color?
Green.
And what is the one thing you have learned from Wonderland so far?
Be careful.
What is your name? And what is your favorite color? And what is the one thing you have unlearned from Wonderland so far?
Not to trust Mad Hatter.
You're lucky I learned this early on. All right, this round is a test of wit and might. I will read part of the Jabberwock poem, and whoever flinches first, their team loses, and the other team is awarded points in a round of high fives. Are we ready? Here we go. 'Twas thrilling, and the slithy toes his gyre and gimble in the wave. All mimsy were the boragos, and the mome rafts outgrave. Beware the jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub-jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. God bless you, and that is the end of the lightning round. Since the Duchess flinched, neither teams are awarded points. Aww. But both teams get high five. Now, there we go. All right. Hatter, take us into the next round.
Everybody switch seats! Switch seats!
All right, now the teams are switched. Now, hold on to your milk cartons. Round 2 is a fertile education. And joining us today is our very favorite, Professor Mock Turtle. That you were. And this round, I will be quizzing you on subjects studied in school. You all went through school, so this should be a breeze.
When we were little, we went to school in the sea.
Yes, yes you did. Now,
We went to school in the sea, though you mayn't believe
oh
it.
no, I believe you.
We had the best of education. In fact, we went to school every day.
That you did. Sit down. Sit down now.
Yeah, couldn't afford to let it. I only took the regular course.
A tearjerker to be sure. An underwater tearjerker. Now, the regular courses will be familiar to all of us. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. What are the 4 branches of arithmetic?
No.
Addition, division, subtraction,
No,
multiplication.
it's ambition, distraction, amplification, and division.
Ooh, uglification.
Yes, when I got to do your face, you keep interrupting me.
I am sorry to hear that. But what were the extra courses that the Mock Turtle took? The extras studied under the sea are music, French, and what else?
Swimming.
Latin.
It was washing. We were under the sea for 2 weeks.
That makes so little sense. But what is fiddly-dee in French?
That was music.
Music, fine. What does it mean?
It means everybody mind your own business. Didn't that just teach you anything?
Oh, snarky turtle. But what were the extras that he took?
Well, there was...
Was indeed what was, of course, the Mock Turtle took. Was being the operative word. Yes, this is a big hint we're giving you. Subcategorize ancient and modern.
History.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. The answer we were looking for was...
History was geography. Then drawing. The drawing master was an old conquered eel that came once a week, taught us drawing, stretching, and painting in oil. I headed up the heat of these shenanigans.
And speaking of shenanigans, what were the classic courses the Mock Turtle took? Yes, older than the Mock Turtle himself, if you can, but... Will you be quiet? Any guesses? Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Latin and Greek, laughing and grief. The foundations of the modern theater.
Yes, and to summarize...
All right, that sound signals the final bonus question. Now, in this round, you will write your answers on what you're willing to wager on the paper provided. Pick one, please. You. And then we will reveal our answer at the same time. The question is, how many hours a day did you do lessons? All right, we have our answers. All right, on 3, you will both say your answers. 1, 2, 3.
25.
Oh, I'm sorry. The answer we were looking for was 10 hours the first day, then 9 hours the second day, and so on and so forth.
That's the reason they're called lessons, because they lesson from day to day.
Though I suppose it wouldn't be so vigorous if every 11th day you had a holiday.
I learned what I learned from some of my
And that is all the time we have for today. And the winning team is striped shirt with 1 point. To celebrate this amazing achievement, you will be the first to dance in our lobster quadrille.
All right. Now we're winning points now. Come on. I think my neighbor's about to take you the lobster quadrille.
Being called an egg. Barry! Some people have no more sense than a baby. Don't just sit there staring at me. State your name and business.
Maggie.
Oh, that's a stupid name. What does Maggie mean?
Girl.
See, I told you, stupid. Now you see, my name means the shape I am, and it's a very good, handsome shape, if I do say so myself. You see, Maggie, with a name like yours, you can be any shape, almost like this, or like this. Does anyone have any questions for me before we begin? Go ahead.
What's your name?
Humpty Dumpty. Do you really think I didn't know the answer to that? Ask another.
What's 2 divided by 3 billion?
7. Simple riddles they ask. Any other questions? Isn't anyone going to ask who I am? Oh, who am I? I am one who has spoken to a king, I am, and don't you forget it. Mayhap you'll never see such another. And to show you I am not proud, you may shake my hand. Some. All right, that's enough. Isn't anyone going to ask why I'm dressed this way?
Dressed this way.
Oh, wrong. You better ask, why are you dressed like that? Now give that a try. Well, you see, it was a gift from the White Queen. I haven't seen her around lately, but I hear she lives her life backwards. Any more questions? No? Great! Now we may start afresh, and I get to choose the subject. I have a question for you. How old are you?
I'm 15.
Oh, wrong! You never say your actual age in mixed company. Eggs and all! You better make it 4 minus 2, carry the 1, divide by 7 to the power of 14, carry the 1, again, 7. Now give that a try. Oh, what? You think you can't trust an honest egg like me? What do you people think I have inside of me? Slush and brains? No! Secrets. What? You think I don't know secrets? I know that you stole a cookie from the pantry. Now that is glory for you. I mean, that is a nice knockdown argument. Do I come near thee now? Oh, please, stop, stop. Now when I use a word, I make sure it does just what I want. things. Like if I were to say theater, perhaps I can mean entertainment. Or maybe pay attention, you paid good money for this! So, by way of saying that you stole a cookie from the pantry, well, I could call that a history of England. The question is, who remains master? Impenetrability! That is all. I meant by impenetrability is that we've had enough of this subject, and it would be just as well if you told me what it is you need to do here, as I suppose you don't want to stop here the rest of your life. Impenetrability. Now, when I use a word like that, I always make sure I pay it a little extra. It's always important to pay words doing a lot of work a little extra. Do you pay your words extra? I didn't think so. You should see them come around me on a Saturday night to get their wages. Have any of you heard words tonight that are doing a little extra and could need some explaining? The Jabberwock poem, perhaps? Have you heard it? I shall recite it. Ham! 'Twas brillig, and the slimy toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. A mimsy where the bar goes, and the mum rats outgrabe. Okay, you've heard it? Great. Brillig! Does anyone have the time?
For what?
6. Okay, so we'll say 6 o'clock. So, 6:05, the time when you begin broiling things for dinner. Or rather, when the Jabberwock begins broiling things for his dinner. Let's see, slithe, that is a portmanteau, that is French for two words packed up together. It is a combination of lithe and slimy. Let's see, toves or something like badgers, something like lizards, something like corkscrews, and something like all of you. Let's see, Nipsey, that is another portmanteau, that is a combination of miserable and flimsy, much like the Dominion of Wonderland at this hour, and well, the rest is a low bellowing sound, with a whistle at the end, and kind of like a sneeze in the middle, like this. You'll hear it every now and again in Wonderland. Now, does everyone understand what it is they must do? Repeat the lesson back to me. Wrong! I give you remedial marks in English! Now, if I have to recite some poetry, I can do it as well as others. If it comes to that, do it. All right? You leave me no choice. The poem I'm about to recite was written entirely for your amusement. In winter, when the fields are white, I sing this song for your delight. Eye contact, please. In spring, when woods are getting green, I'll try and tell you what I mean. In summer, then the days are long. Perhaps you'll understand this song. In autumn, then the leaves are brown. Take pen and ink and write it down. I see we've taken excellent notes so far. I sent a message to the fish. I told them this is what I wish. The little fishes of the sea, they sent an answer back to me. The little fish's answer was, no, sir, we cannot, because... Don't worry, it gets easier as you go along. I said to them again to say, it would be better if you were to obey. The fishes replied with a grin, my, what a temper you are in. I told them once, I told them twice. They would not listen to my advice. Then someone came to me and said, the little fishes are in bed. I took a corkscrew from the shelf. I went to wake them up myself. And when I found the door was locked, I pushed, I pulled, and I kicked, I knocked. And when I found the door was shut, I tried to turn the handle, but... That is all. Goodbye. I shouldn't know if we did meet again. I'm sure you all looked the same to him. 2 eyes, nose, mouth under. But when he's done with you, you might have 2 eyes on the same side of the nose. For instance, in the mouth at the top. Oh, I do hope you win this one for Wonderland. You do know what to do in there, right? I will have to be brief. 60-second A. The Jabberwock is in there. It's his domain. He's been trying to take over Wonderland. And I do here, so he's almost gotten it too. And it is up to you to defeat him. Any questions?
How?
How? How am I supposed to know? I'm only an egg. But I do know he loves to play chess. Do you all know how to play chess?
Yeah.
Yes, no, it hardly matters. He makes up the rules anyway. It's all all very topsy-turvy, if you catch my drift. You'll be on your own in there, pretty much, and facing the Jabberwock in his own games. The circumstances aren't ideal, but it's what you must do to defeat him. You can ask us questions, and we'll try to hold him off, but I don't know for how long. Work together, and you just might survive. Work together and be smart about it, and you might save Wonderland. To start, do you all remember your names and who you are? Because if you're not who you are, then who are you? I mean, what else is there to you? How can you contribute to the winning cause? What more can you do? What else do you believe in? Who are you? Goodbye.
So much for a little girl learning her lesson. These Wonderland creatures have such a passion for lessons. Do you have any passion? What are they?
Reading.
Reading?
Yes.
Very nice. It is a shame such passions are not rewarded handsomely anymore. What is it you have heard about me? That I'm a tyrant, a beguiler, a malcontent, a deviant, a virus maybe? No, that is not who I am. Who you are is more than what other people see or say. It is who you are in your soul. And in mine, I follow rules. One must follow rules or else there is no order, and no order and there is no land for the wonder. And then where would we be? Do you play at chess? It is easy. Line up along the squares.
Line up in big pawns. You're going to find the square. What's wrong? Back in the pawns. The last two rows back.
The last two rows you may double up, but then you'll have to move the same as the first one to square with. Move and duel with them.
Is this a square or is these two squares? Is the four are squares and the four together?
Girl. Last two rows, please. The time has come, the dragon said, to talk of many things, of shoes and ships and sealing wax, of cabbages and cakes. And while the sea is boiling hot and whether hares have wings.
And they take me going things like, don't give in!
Hair form of castle.
This is Jim Star's paw.
Silly hatchet.
And they call me mad! Let me hunter!
If it is so, it would be. If it was so, it will be. If it is not, it ain't. That's logic.
Oh no, we've lost them already. This looks bad. I'm afraid I don't know much about this sport. You have to swim through the second square, take a train through the 5th, and if you reach the 8th...
Pair, capture, A.
Wrong. You cannot capture me. I am not playing.
Then I will add a new rule. Anyone in the vicinity may be captured.
But I am not in the vicinity of your game. How do you like them apples?
Then be warned. This is my domain. You may not approach.
Who may not approach? I'm sorry, is that against the rules? I thought that's how we captured you.
It is not against the rules, but if you do approach, I will beset your wildest fears upon you. The dark, perhaps. Icy blackness surrounding you with no escape, and then I will take you, your anguish, drop you from here into prison, and there you will remain, broken, splattered on the floor, and no one will ever put you together again.
You can't threaten me.
I can do as I wish. Do you dare? Are you an egg or a chicken?
That question again.
The wars of yesterday were won with swords and bombs. The wars of today are won with strategy. I will go first, and then you, and we will play by the rules laid out so far. Any questions? Yes? Okay. Hatter, forward 2.
Okay. Let's go. You with the sunglasses on top of your head. And anyone else in that square, forward 2.
You must swim through the second square. Those are the rules.
Oh, right. Go back and swim through. Well done.
Cat, 1 to your right.
Let's go...
Delay game, my turn.
What? We did not agree to a time limit.
That rule was implied. Cat, capture them, please. Since I am the player attacking, I will choose the game. Choose rock, paper, scissors. You will play one at a time. Since there are 2 of them, you will need to beat each of them once. You shoot on shoot, not 3. 1, 2, 3.
The best out of 3 or just 1?
What?
Best out of 3 or just 1?
You need to play the other one first.
She lost.
You should not move against both of them. All right. Sunglasses. My prison, and then Cat, since you lost, you will have to go to theirs.
Yay. Alright. Let's have green shoes and anyone in the square. Forward 2. Don't forget to swim. Yay.
You must have a very accomplished swimmer over there. Now, Rabbit, forward 2.
Team huddle.
There's no huddles in chess.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing with the team. I thought that was implied. Team huddle. All right. So I'm going to admit I am very bad at this game, and I do not know what I am doing. Surely with me at the front, we will perish. Has anyone been spoken to or received any information that might help us? Ooh. Well, read them.
Working together in this land is key. Who are you alone is not stronger than 3. Your mind combined will succeed to unlock the way to outwit the sly Jabberwock.
No vorpal blade going snicker snack. We'll help you get to the wonder. We'll help you get to the wonder from Wonderland back. Perhaps don't obey what you're told and shown. You may have to make up some rules of your own.
Okay, that's helpful. Does anyone actually know how to play chess?
My brother does.
Okay. You, boy.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what I'm doing, so you're now our team captain. Congrats. All right, take it away. What should we do?
Well, Captain.
One of those said we have to make up rules of our own. Do you agree?
Sure.
All right. Any ideas?
Eastern different positions.
Pieces or different places?
Places. And pieces. Oh, I guess.
Okay, well, we should probably choose one, or else he's going to get cranky. Let's go with pieces. I like that. Since you're leading us, you'll be our king, but that also means if you're captured, we lose. So...
All pieces attack at once.
Okay, like moving a wall. Yeah. All right, let's go with that. Jabberwock! I'd like to add 2 rules. We may have a king. He's our king.
Who is your king?
Yeah, you have a king. Why can't we? So he's now our king. Done.
Okay, I asked who.
Oh, hi.
Okay, what is your second rule?
Each team may move in unison.
Okay.
All right. Good job, team. Break.
Go back to the places you were before. Well, I see an opportunity here. Girl, try and capture the king.
The girl must beat all 3.
The game.
Hey, I found a coin.
Why not a coin toss then?
All right. Hey, kitty.
Thanks.
We will be heads.
Okay.
Your hammer must beat all 3 of mine. 3 of mine.
Well, if you are all the same thing, it would seem one will beat all of them. All right, you said you are heads, we are tails. Well, checkmate. Now there is nothing that can stand between me and my kingdom. I am sorry, dear Dumpty, for your loss, but now you can say with more validity you have spoken for the king. Spoken, sparred, and surrendered. Now, denizens of Wonderland, all marching like little ants to your grave, join me in song. Patter.
Okay, so I'm going to admit I am very bad at this game, and I don't know what I'm doing, and surely with me at the front, we will perish. Does anyone have any ideas? Quick, let's think. What are some of the Jabberwock's weakness? What does he always seem to stick by?
Rules.
Right, the rules. You've been playing by the rules the whole time in Wonderland, haven't you? And what is the one thing about the rules that you've learned so far?
There are no rules.
Yeah, and they don't make sense if there is any. All right. So let's go from there. Any ideas?
Let's make a home.
Yes, good one.
Has anyone also, that's good, but we'll start with that. But has anyone received any information? A letter or something? Read them.
I'll read it for you if you can't read.
Oh, come on. Someone read.
Probably going.
We need to help him.
Perhaps don't obey what you're told to and shown. You may have to make up some rules of your own.
Okay. What's the other one say?
Working together in this land is key. Who you are alone is not stronger than three. Your minds combined will succeed to unlock the ways to outwit the sly Jabberwock.
Great! Has anyone been spoken to today?
Yes.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
I was told to be leader of this group and to lead us to victory.
Do you know how to play chess?
Marginally.
Anyone else know how to play chess?
I do.
You do? Well, let's go with what you got. I like your idea, and I like you, sir. You will lead us to victory! All right. Captain, take some ideas.
Team, do we have any ideas of a new rule?
Your name starts with a J, you lose.
If you have ears, you can't move.
Well, what's
Wouldn't
one
that
rule
apply
like?
to all of us?
Yeah, let's think of ways.
If you have wings, you don't move.
If you have wings, you cannot play.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
We
that's
should
a
make
good
something
one.
fair, or else we'll crank you. What's something we can do as a team?
Everyone can move at once.
I like it! Yay! Roll with that!
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, everyone, you know what? Why don't we have a king? Huh? He has a king? Why shouldn't we? You will be our king. Everyone, whatever you do, make sure you protect our king. We lose him, we lose. All right. Hey, Jabberwock!
Yes.
I think it's only fair that we have a king. So, Plaid Shark, there's our king.
Very well.
I would also like to add a rule. Everyone on each team may move together in unison.
Very well.
All right, I believe it is my turn.
Your huddle was your turn.
Oh, what?
Let's see. Everyone forward one. Not you. Are you on my team?
Wasn't the fifth square be taken a train through?
What?
The fifth square would be written through by train.
Those are your rules. Your leader put them into effect. I did not agree to anything about trains.
Don't the rules apply to everyone?
Don't get smart with me, Egg.
All right.
Now it is your turn.
Has anyone run into anyone? Not yet? Well, now you have. Everyone move forward one. If you reach someone on the same square, you are to duel them.
We have a duel right here.
In the middle?
Right here.
All the way to your
We are the attacker. I choose the game. 1 second. All right, I found this large coin. We shall flip it. You must beat both my players.
All three you
It
need.
seems there are three of you.
Good. More chances to win. Heads we win. Tails we lose.
Okay. Captain will flip it.
One for us, and I think that's all we needed. Girl, come here. must be between 1 and 5. If the sum of those three numbers are odds, we win. If they are evens, and it's an even number, they win. Sound good? Great.
1, 2, 3.
Throw out the numbers.
Well, I cannot hear nor see what it is.
4, 2, 2.
Well, that would seem to be even.
Bye, guys. Don't worry, we'll win it for you. Okay, everybody, forward 1. Jabberwock, check.
I will deal with you later. Now. Cat. Capture them. Odds and evens worked well last time. Let's
Wait, I've got some straws.
Well, luckily for me, I am the attacker. I get to choose the game, odds and evens. We are evens again, you are odds. On 3, you will shoot the number. 1, 2, 3. Bring them out. What is the sum?
You had 4. I saw that.
What is the sum? 12.
All right, well, let's finish this thing. Everyone move forward 1. Jabberwock, it looks like you've been captured. And since
I'm also against the king.
darn it.
That's the same color.
All right, so both.
No, this is the same.
No,
That's the same color.
this is a rare occurrence.
Did you silence A? Did you or did you not capture or run into their king?
1 square away.
1 square away.
Oh, okay. False alarm. Woo! All right. Since I'm the attacker, I'll choose the game. How about tic-tac-toe?
Hatter. Fetch the tic-tac-toe. Girl. Cat, help me. Step back. Step back, please.
Now this ain't your mama's tic-tac-toe. It is a 5-by-5 board, and you must only get 3 in a row.
You will all play as a team, as you're so fond of doing.
Only 3 in a row, guys. Keep that in mind.
I will go first.
Yes. Nice.
That cannot be your strategy. Do not follow the rules.
Oh, wait a second. Whose rules? We are not beholden
One
to...
either way.
We are not beholden to you and your rules. We can act on our own accord. Now that's what I call egg in your face.